Hi guys, today we are going to start last lesson of this year, which is about genetics. It is not in the contents of this year, but I think that it's going to be really help you for next year, because next year you're going to see the gametogenesis again, and you are going to see how genetics works. So, first of all, I want to make a review about what we saw. We saw the structure of DNA, we saw the creation of gametes, and we saw fertilization in last lesson. About the composition of DNA. You know that DNA is in the cells, in the nucleus, okay, and it's made of a double chain. Okay, a double chain that is rolled. Here are the nitrogenous bases, and this is the code. The code has the information for every single thing in our body. The information for the color of the eyes, the information for the color of the hair, the color of the skin, the information for personality, the information for how do our organs have to work, okay? Everything. So, you know that the DNA, when the cell is going to divide, can be organized into chromosomes. This double chain is going to roll a lot, okay? And it's going to form, we say that it condenses, the DNA condenses into chromosomes. And those chromosomes are visible. In the case of humans, we have 46 chromosomes. 23 are from our mother and 23 are from our father. In this picture, you can see in red the chromosomes from the mother and in green the chromosomes from the father. Okay? So, you know that in gametogenesis, what happens? That our cells, the cells that are going to form ovules or sperm, are going to divide. When they divide, they take half of the chromosomes to one cell, okay, or to one sperm, for example, and the other half to the other cell or the other ovule or sperm in this case. And these are from one cell we get in this case we are going to get 4 cells, okay, because there are 2 divisions, but forget about that, take this into account. We have this and we are going to get this. Let's imagine that this is the second division. There's a first one, okay? The gametes have the half of the chromosomes or the parent cell. Now, when we have 2 gametes, a sperm and an ovum, okay, both them with their chromosomes, as you can see here, okay, when we form gametes, when we create gametes, the chromosomes can go to one cell, some of the mother and some of the father, and to the other cell, you can see that are some of the mother and another one of the father, okay? It's not necessarily, and never happens, that goes to one cell all the chromosomes of the father and to the other cells all the chromosomes of the mother, okay? Never happens that. They are always interchanged. So, in fertilization, when I draw here in the sperm in green, because it's the father, okay, and the mother, which is the ovum, the chromosomes are in red. Okay, when they join together, they form a cell which is called zygote. This zygote has chromosomes from both ones. These chromosomes are always by pairs, okay, because they carry the same information. I'm going to talk about this later. Then the zygote starts dividing, okay, and form an embryo. which are several cells that comes from this one, but all of them have the same chromosomes because they duplicate, okay, the chromosomes. Then the embryo starts developing, it forms a fetus, and then a new individual. Okay, so now I told you that chromosomes have the information for everything. So, for understanding genetics, I'm going to erase this. Okay. For understanding genetics, we must know that we are going to study it for a character. For example, the color of the hair. And let's think in black or blonde. Okay? So, the color of the hair, I'm going to write it color. This is the gene. The gene of the color of the hair can be dominant, and we represent it in capital letters, and this would be black, or recessive, and this would be blonde. Okay, you all know that some genes are harder than other ones, and they are going to manifest. In this case, if we have these two alleles, we call it alleles, or these two genes, okay, you are going to have black hair, not blonde, because black is more powerful than blonde. This is dominant. We say that this is dominant, and this one is recessive. Dominant and recessive. Okay, and this is the allele, we call them allele. And this is the head, the gene. Oh. So the gene is actually a part of a region of the chromosomes. And these ones are the homologous chromosomes, okay? They are in pairs. This comes from the father and this comes from the mother. So imagine in this region of the chromosome, it's going to be the father. Imagine that the father has black hair. So here is going to be, this. And in this other one, here is going to be the blonde hair, because the mother is blonde, okay? So when the cells are going to divide, what's going to happen? That this one is going to carry this one is going to carry, okay, I'm going to write it C and C, and this one is going to carry the black gene, the black allele, okay, and this one is going to carry the blonde allele. Okay. The sons that are produced with this gamete are going to be black hair, okay, and the sons that are going to be produced from this gamete could be blonde, okay. So this person, imagine that this is the original cell of the person, okay, and it's going to produce a spermatozoon. Imagine it's me, okay. This is one of my cells, and this is and I have black hair because I have the dominant allele for black and the recessive for blonde. But when black and blonde are here, I'm going to be black because this one is more powerful than this one. So the sons, when I produce gametes, when I produce a sperm, okay, this sperm can have the the dominant allele or the recessive one. And if I have children with a woman which carries also the blonde allele, okay, we could have blonde sons or daughters, okay? Now we are going to see it in a different way. Imagine, with the same, no? This is the father. I'm going to write it here. Oh, with colors is better maybe. Okay? Father green. And this is the father. And we are going to cross it, okay, with the mother, which is like this. The mother is blonde, okay? The father has black hair. Okay, why? Because this one is more powerful, is dominant from this one, so it's black. And the mother is blonde because there's no dominant allele for the color of the hair, so the mother is going to be blonde. We have some different options, okay? In this case, if we pay attention for this, somebody could be like this, like this, like this, or like this. This one black, and this one black, and this one is black, but this one is blonde, okay? Take this into account. So when we cross the father and the mother, the daughters and sons are going to be, or the possibilities are, this one is going to produce gametes, okay? When he produces gametes, half is going there and half is going there. So some gametes are going to be like this, and another ones are going to be like this. So this is one kind of gamete, and this is, I'm going to draw it like this, okay? And this is another kind of gamete, the little one and the big one, okay? Okay, and these are the gametes. The mother, which is blonde, is going to produce gametes, but all gametes are going to be for blonde color, for blonde hair. So now, the children, how could be the children? We have to mix them and take the different possibilities. Take into account all possibilities. So I'm going to mix this one with this one, this one with this one, and then this one with this, and this with this one. Okay? So this with this, I'm going to write it in black. This one with this one is going to be capital, small. This one and this one is going to be capital, small. And now this with this is going to be small, small, and small, small. So half of the children, the possibilities are that one half of the children could be black hair, and the other half of the children, one half of the children could be blonde hair. Okay, so this is how we do the genetics problems. Okay, the genetic problem is going to give you this data, okay, about the genes, and the problem is going to be just like this. They are going to say this person and this person, or even this animal and this animal, okay, or plants, even plants, and they are going to ask you about the possibilities of the descendants. So this is all about this. Now we are going to practice with some exercises, okay?